Kan. See, you get it? Okay, we back. We back. Alhamdulillah. Oh man, ada. Holy fuck! Terbangi aja lalu. Oh. Berarti ada kepalanya. Nggak mati ya. Suruh terbang nggak? Oke. Pening kepalaku. Ah, bawah kah? Kawan. Yeah.
Now that was impressive, pilot.
Yeah, I knew it.
Back in the control room.
What's up, brother? Let's go.
Some amazing moves, sir.
Yeah, I know.
See you back here safely, pilot. That arc tool is just what we need to signal the militia fleet.
Amazing.
That's not in the pilot handbook.
Is it not?
The pilot's back, and that looks like an arc tool to me. I think we just got our ticket off this dirtball.
Good work, Pilot Cooper. Now we can jumpstart the power to get the beacon functional.
What the?
Cable secure, Captain.
Kabel.
Glad you made it back, Cooper. Just in time, too. The system's rewired. Now all we need is some power.
Pilot, the power chamber relays are offline. The arc tool should be able to jumpstart them manually.
Cooper, let's hope that arc tool was worth all the trouble.
Okay.
Caution. High radiation levels detected ahead. Your suit will only protect you for a limited time inside the chamber. I suggest you move quickly.
I wouldn't stay in there too long unless you want to be burnt to a crisp.
Radiasi.
Okay, opening the hatch in 3, 2,
2, 1.
go!
Go, go. Radiasi.
Power at 100%. I recommend you exit the chamber immediately.
Great job, Cooper.
Kira kau harus di
Power is
tap.
back.
Ini bisa ditekan
All right,
pendam.
we got power. Open those shutters. Let's get that beacon up and running. Opening shutters.
Diagnostic complete. Power 100%.
Initiate dish targeting reset.
Uplink targeting module. Reset initiated.
60%.
Ya, digoyang pada bolanya.
80%.
Let's go.
Warning. Fault detected. Emergency shutdown.
What?
Wait, what's going on? Talk to me. Not sure. Some sort of failsafe.
Captain, the uplink targeting module is offline.
Not good. I bet the IMC are on their
Ada aja
That
masalahnya.
is a reasonable assumption.
McCord, can we bypass the module?
No, sir. Not unless we want to send a message to the entire IMC fleet.
Then the module's gonna have to be repaired manually.
Pilot, this situation could use your skills.
Yeah, I
I hope
know.
you're up for another trip to hell, Cooper. You'll need to repair the beacon on site and get back here as fast as possible.
More job. Let's go, BD. You gotta do this.
Pilot control initiated.
Jiko kan lo ganti apa itu? Kita tukar. Road. Force. Singa.
Be careful. We've already lost a lot of good soldiers over there.
Scans indicate a fallen pilot. My memory recalls this pilot as an exceptional fighter, proven well during the fracture operation.
What's fracture?
Fracture was the code name of a major combat refueling operation conducted by the militia on the planet Victor. We sustained many casualties, but the fleet survived.
Damn.
Keluar kan?
My scans detect a functioning uplink targeting module, 428
Oh, hell
meters
no.
northeast. My analysis indicates a throw is our only option here. I can throw you across the gap.
That's insane.
I'm incapable of insanity, pilot.
Anjing dilempar kita.
I hope so.
Let's go. Ooh.
Wind,
What?
3 knots, heading 274. Range,
Okay.
95 meters. Projectile mass.
Oh, berarti ke sana dulu loncat. Sana, oke. Oh yeah. Woo. Oh no. Good throw.
Throw.
You're welcome, pilot. Good luck over there.
Richter, this is Blaze. Yeah, here's Richter.
Ternyata baru.
Pilot is trying to use the beacon.
Apa
End
nih?
this. I'm counting on you. Please get.
All security units, this is
Bazooka.
Get to the beacon now.
Find the kleine Mann und lass mich nicht hängen.
Copy that. Zulu 1, Kilo 1, move in. Alpha 2, get soldiers on ground. Move it.
Move it, move it. Kita musuh kita. Aku makan dulu kan nanti aja. Tidak. Wih. Na 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 na. Ya. Loncat
IMC
kita.
dropships headed to your location.
Oh no. Aduh, sebur. Mamma mia. Mati dia, what the hell? ya. Kayak bazooka gitu ya. Mana orang ini? Mana nampak? Get this shit.
Grenade out! Deploy the stalker! Send them in!
Ada orang? Anjing, padahal udah aku melee anjir, nggak kena. Udah lari ya depan. Sampai jauh. Mari. Kita mari. Mari. Senjata. Oh. Kaca. Oke. Mati kok anjing. Mama. Mampus loh. Video ini apa yang terjadi? Kawan. Mantap. So close. Ada 6 buah itu. Apa tuh? Sniper kah? Oh, dia nih. Tengok ni. Tidak habis kah? Dah habis. Kau bangsa. Ini senjatanya apa? Mistake kan? Oh, nice juga. Jadi sniper tuh nah tuh dia. Oke, sekarang kemana kita?
Alpha 1-4, we are
Kena.
forces to assist. ETA 3 minutes.
Belakang. Need backup, need someone. Ada musuh. Oke. Yes, gue loncat. Apa ini? Ada apa? Mana nih? Apa? Nah. Bisa. Ini kayaknya ke atas. Alhamdulillah. Sana. Kayaknya bukan kayak gitu sih seharusnya. Ngapa kita tes? Pas aja ya. Ini kena ya. How do we go there? Putar kah? I don't know bro. Mana lagi?
Kilo 1-4, hostile pilot sighted, headed your way. Acknowledge. Kilo 1-4, do you copy? Come in, Kilo 1-4.
Kilo 1-4.
All units, Kilo 1-4 is not responding. Prepare to engage the target at Beacon 4.
Copy that. In position at Beacon 4 gantry. Standing by to intercept.
Na 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 na.
I'm going the area. Stay right. Watch your angle. Deploy the stalker. Pilot spotted. Weapons free.
Welcome, motherfucker.
Lost visual.
Bisa dah. Pakai helm. Sekarang
Pilot field of vision lost.
Tadi bunuh aku. Robot bangkil. Take. Kayak beras ini. Korea.
Uplink targeting module detected. Check your HUD.
Zulu 1-6, Beacon 4 gantry team is KIA. Pilot may be attempting to transmit from there.
Zulu 1-6 Director, the pilot's intentions are unknown. He may be attempting to draw us away from the Titan.
9. Focus on the pilot. I have other plans for the Titan.
Mana kita? Ini kita ke sana. Get a working model from the dish. Yeah, but how? How do we go there? Look mana dulu. Bisa masuk. Robot army.
Good. You were at the controls. Move the dish to the far right to bring it within your reach.
Alpha 2-1, is he dead yet? Give me a sit-rep. Over.
Richter, we need backup. The enemy pilot is still active around Beacon 4. Over.
Backup? Typische IMC-Schwachkopf. Sending backup.
Robot dulu deh. Ada anak buah kita. Oke, sana aja yang lebih cepat. Kawan. What? Langsung mati nggak tuh? What the hell? Okay.
Pilot, the module is in the projector of that dish.
Uplink targeting module disconnected.
Protocol 2 mission update. Uplink module acquired. Standing by for your return, Cooper.
Caution. Entering maintenance mode.
Alpha 2-1, sit-rep. Komm rein. Was zum Teufel?
Whee!
Anti-Titan squads have arrived, requesting assistance.
Holy moly. Holy mo. Ah, sampai nggak? Sampai.
Hit the zip line! Move! Move!
Oh.
I'm hostile infantry.
Hah?
Welcome
PT.
back. Recommend we secure this area before proceeding with the repairs.
Let's go PT.
Pilot mode engaged. Good shot. Stalker down. Warning, warning. Excessive damage. Warn Reaper down. Warning. Detecting hull damage.
Lagi macam ada? Nagaw.
All threats eliminated. Area secure.
Okay.
Are you okay, pilot?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Hell yeah. I'm on a hot streak.
Your vitals do not indicate a temperature problem. Do you wish for me to investigate this hot streak sensation further?
It's just an expression, BT. It means I've been killing a lot of enemies quickly.
Understood. I have added hot streak to my vocabulary. I have had numerous hot streaks within the past 38 standard hours.
Nah, yeah.
Protocol 2 mission update. Replace the uplink module. The socket for the module is at the top of this dish. A throw combined with additional climbing is required.
Anjir, dilempar lagi dah. Let's go. Here we go. Whee! Dalam. Dalam dulu. Okay.
Bliss, this is Sloan.
Go ahead.
Kane and Ash are dead. Someone's been
Sloan.
killing your mercs, and it looks like one of our radios has been nicked. I knew you shouldn't have hired those tossers.
Oi, pilot. This is Cuban Blisk. Been listening to us, eh?
Yeah.
Want to be a hero, yeah?
Yeah.
Keep coming at me. Keep coming.
Fuck you, Blix.
I'd stop trying so hard to be a hero. You'll live longer.
Mana lagi? Ini? Aku naik atas.
Hypothesis. The dish will automatically reorient itself once the new module is installed.
Let's go. Ya kasih sinyal nih, makan dulu. Holy fuck. Woo! BT! Holy shit, BT, you're good. Hampir hah? Apa? Anjay. Jempol kasih ya kan?
Cooper, the dish is back online. Get back here and we'll send this message to the fleet. Outstanding work.
Let's Go back.
Richter, this is Blisk. Yeah, I'm already on my way. Richter out. This is Richter. Intercept and destroy that pilot. Then execute the remaining militia troops.
Reapers inbound. Militia forces, lock down the control room. Threats detected.
Copy that. Locking down. We will assist from here.
Hey.
Caution. Anomaly detected. Possible hostile Titan.
IMC ground squads. I'm looking for someone to promote. I'm also looking for someone to kill. You get to choose which.
Lihat apa itu? Roni kan shotgun. Terus launcher untuk merek. Torch.
One you wish to be. Und jetzt mach it fertig. Not let you leave here alive.
Took you too many shots to hit.
This shit.
Sword core activated.
Saya cakap sekarang.
You all deserve to die.
Eat this shit.
Flight core ready. Enemy Titan down.
Ayo. Badan dia terlalu besar.
Fight. Let's see what you got up close and personal. Oder willst du weglaufen, wie ein kleiner Junge? Right, let's begin.
Eat this shit, motherfucker.
Flight core offline.
Time to die, Kleiner
Excessive damage. Warning. Warning.
You will pay for that, kleiner trauriger Mann.
Detecting home.
There's more to come, kleiner Mann. Lass uns das schnell zu Ende bringen.
Flight core ready. Flight core
Eat this shit, motherfucker. Ah!
offline.
Werde sie noch auf meinem Tode töten.
Mati kita anjing, lihat darah aku. Untul. Jen, let's do it. Terus kita lagi anjir.
Let's begin, idiot.
Flight core ready.
Scheiße, verdammte Scheiße.
Flight core offline. reactor is unstable. Replacement battery required. Flight core activated. Flight core offline. Excessive damage. Warning. Warning.
Hier, so kleiner erbärmlicher Bein.
Lagi darahnya. Tiga anjir.
Detecting hull damage.
Smackdown.
Tighten down.
Makan kau tuh anjing. Hoop the Grace, ya, see you at the party. Dapat achievement kita. Damn. Damn.
Pilot, recommend you disembark.
Okay, all systems are functional.
Ready? Fire it up!
Yes, sir. Transmission sequence activated. It's working. Transmission power at 25% and climbing. 60%. Looks good. Almost there. 80%. Signal strength at maximum power. We are a go for transmission.
Broadcasting data stream. Awaiting response.
Waiting
Just
response.
hoping someone's still up there.
Got it.
This is Commander Sarah Briggs of the Marauder Corps. Militia
Oh, yeah.
SRS. Authenticate.
Commander Briggs, this is BT-7274. Protocol 2, uphold the mission. Report intel to the fleet attached to the SRS unit.
Solid copy. Good to hear you guys are still down there. We're receiving your data now.
BT-7274. Your data recorder says your original pilot was KIA.
Oh yeah.
Correct. Captain Ty Lastimosa was killed in action. I am now linked to an acting pilot, Rifleman Jack Cooper.
Wait a minute. Lastimosa linked you to a rifleman?
Yes, he had no other options.
Understood. We'll get you transferred to a fully qualified pilot.
Oh hell no.
Objection. Cooper is my pilot. Our combat effectiveness rating now exceeds 90%. Request permission to retain this link.
You're lucky our backs are up against the wall, BT. Permission granted.
Hell yeah.
That's high praise coming from a machine, Cooper. Thanks to your scan data of the Ark, we've tracked its energy signature to an IMC base right here on Typhon. We don't have much time. Let's go.
Okie dokie, bos. Makan dulu dah. Bentar tutup jendela. Dingin.
Listen up. The IMC has developed a fold weapon. It has the power to destroy entire worlds, but Without its power source, the Ark, it is inoperable. Your mission is to capture the Ark before it can leave the airbase. Marauder Corps, weapons hot! Stand by for Titanfall.
Okay. Do it. Hey, yo.
Get to cover, pilot. We're taking down that wall. Unless we take out those cannons, we're not getting any closer to that ship.
Wilson in position. Here, good to go. All acolyte pods locked and loaded.
This is Commander Briggs. Go weapons free. Fire! Barrowing off target. Suppressing fire. L9, come in. Keep moving. We got Reapers. L7, turn it around. Store 2, watch your 6.
Warning, battery essential. Excessive damage. Warning, warning.
More IMC fighters moving in. Let's bring the war to them. Keep moving forward. Badger 6, take the sideline.
Excessive damage. Warning, warning. Warning, our reactor.
Mati.
Keep moving. That ship can take off at any moment.
Militia tighten down.
L4, I need you up ahead now.
Warning, detecting hull damage.
Use your cores, people. L4, get to that underground entrance.
First floor ready.
Watch for flanking.
Try to stop this like...
Militia tighten down. Tighten down.
Anjir.
Detecting hull damage. Warning, battery essential. First floor ready.
Pilot, you're with me.
Excessive damage. Warning.
Into the tunnels.
Warning, battery essential.
Ya, apinya lupa aku tekan. Ah, elah. Oh, udah ada ultimate tadi.
First floor ready. First floor activated. We tighten down.
Pilot, you're with me. Into the tunnels.
Militia tighten down.
Oh. Orang gue. salah bibir. Ganti senjata kita. Brutes, sports.
Excessive damage. Warning. Warning. Detecting hull damage. Flight core ready.
Makan ini.
Store 2, lock this area down. BT, Pilot Cooper, you're with me. Let's go.
Go.
Watch out, IMC Titans up ahead. Go, go, go!
Hostile Titan in sight. Take him out. That's the last shot you're gonna take.
Flight core ready. Flight core activated.
Nice shot, Pilot Cooper. We need to keep moving. We've got to get to that ship before it takes off. Take those Titans out, Pilot. Move it, Pilot. Move it!
Vanguard class Titan spotted. Moving to engage.
Watch out, we've got more company.
I wouldn't start celebrating, Pilot. I'm not going anywhere.
Good takedown, Pilot. Let's keep moving.
Taking it for fresh outlaw.
Warning. Warning. Enemy Titan down.
Oh what? Anjir, kena perangkap.
Warning. Detecting hull damage.
Hey, Felicia, I'm barely breaking a sweat.
Darah lu.
Follow me. There's a lift up ahead.
Learn quickly.
Darah. Lagi. Mana bagus? Beda yang ini apa? Blok misil, force field, naruh buat misil. Ini auto cannon.
Come on, Pilot. Follow me.
I'm
Here we
coming.
go. Get ready, Pilot. Going up. That was the easy part.
Easy part. Okay.
Well, you're doing a good job, Cooper. And as far as I'm concerned, you've earned your pilot certification. Now let's finish this thing and get home. There she is. We still have time to intercept the Ark.
Thought, okay?
Move! Move! Incoming hostiles!
Flight core ready. Flight core activated. Titan down. Flight core offline. Warning. Detecting hull damage.
job, and my job is to kill you.
Down. Warning. Detecting hole.
Keep pushing forward. We cannot let the Ark leave on that ship.
Ooh, shit, that shit.
Nice shooting. Keep moving.
Warning. Our reactor is unstable. Replacement battery required.
Oh shit. We got stuck.
Excessive damage. Warning. Warning.
Nggak bisa senjata diganti-ganti ini.
You ain't leaving here alive.
Salvo core ready.
Flight core engaged.
Excessive damage. Warning. Warning.
Oh no. Oh no, we dead. Udah kah?
Detecting hull damage.
Apa sih ini? Punya kita sendiri kok masalahnya.
Salvo core ready.
Hey, militia are barely breaking a sweat.
We tighten down.
Hurry.
We're closing on the Draconis. Keep going.
Excessive damage. Warning. Warning.
Kenal sana kah?
Militia forces, move in on the Draconis.
You handle yourself well with grunts. Tell me something of that.
Flight core ready. We tighten down.
Coming up the side. Bear away, watch your six.
The Draconis is almost fueled. Move, move! Their escort is here. We don't have much time.
Powering up.
Flight core activated. Flight core offline.
I need heal. I need heal. Anjing ditutup jalan sama kawan kontol. Oh bisa dicar. Oh gitu.
The Draconis is almost fueled. Move, move! Their escort is here. We don't have much time.
They're powering up. Marker 3-2, I got a lot. Taking it down.
Jalan cok.
Dodge this. Salvo caught away.
Excessive damage. Warning. Warning.
Final launch checks complete. All systems go.
They're taking off. We need to get to that ship. Don't let them get away. Get to that ramp.
Retrieve the ark.
Bliss, this is Sloan. The Ark is headed your way. I'll let Viper take it from here. See you soon.
Get to a ship. We're going after him.
The ship. Let's go.
This is Commander Briggs. We have to recover the Ark. The IMC are taking it to the fold weapon on board the Draconis. All ships, flank speed. We have to hit them
Apa tinggi dia
hard
ni?
and fast. Briggs out.
Oh BT penesan pikiran aku.
Woo! Here we come!
Here we come.
We'll provide a support platform.
Let's
Enemy
go.
squadron in sight. Lock archers. We've got the drop on them. Light them up.
Fox 2, Fox 2. Missile up the rail. Flash 1, Flash 2. Good hit, good hit. Confirmed splash on all trail units.
We're coming up on a transport. Just burn past it. We have to catch the Draconis.
I got an unidentified bogey at 11 o'clock.
What the hell is that? Anyone got a clear visual?
Airborne bogey acquired.
Damn. Yang terbang dia. Tadi kan si Sloan. Bukan Piper.
I got you, kid. Brace yourself.
Oh yeah.
Nice
Damn.
of you to show up.
Keren anjing.
Battleship Malta at 10 o'clock, guarding the Draconis. We can't get past it. Cooper, I need a pilot on board the Malta to secure the deck now.
Let's go keep it.
Commander Briggs, this is Blackbird 6-4. We
BT.
can get him there. BT, we need a fastball.
Copy that, 6-4. You can do this, Cooper.
Holy shit, dilempar lagi. Okay.
Just like before.
Not exactly. There are significantly more variables to throwing between two moving platforms.
Oh, shut up, BT. Just throw me. Let's go. Good luck. Review, baby. Whee! Oh. Damn.
Welcome to the 6-4, Coop.
Cooper, listen up. We can't take you directly to the bridge. We'll never get past those guns.
Okay.
We'll drop you off at the stern and you'll have to work your way forward.
Contact left.
Cooper, I'm gonna get as close as I can without crashing. Time your jump. Now, go! Wait.
Whee!
Nice jump!
Cover you from out here, Coop. Bridge! I've got an enemy tank! Hiding inside from my side! I'm in security down here now!
Got a guy underneath the stairs.
Penting ada yang belakang kan?
Good kill.
Ah, ini dia bukan.
The room's clear.
Okay.
Commander Briggs, this is the Braxton. Between the Bolton's guns and that flying Titan, we're getting torn up here.
We're working on it. Just hang on. Cooper's en route to the Malta's main gun battery.
I don't know if that's gonna be enough.
Cooper, hurry.
The jump drive is ruptured. Abandoned ship.
We lost the Braxton. Stay the course.
Mati anjing.
Gun 3 is down.
That's it. Clean them up. Gun 2 is down. Get the last one.
Matilah kau. Rifat. Holy shit.
I think that's all of them.
I've got no hostiles in sight.
Cooper, stand by. The 6-4 are coming aboard.
There are still anti-air cannons active on the deck of the Malta. They must be disabled from the bridge before we can approach.
Okay.
On it. Nice work, Coop.
Good covering fire.
We got your back. Commander Briggs, we'll also need your help.
Copy that, Bear. On my way.
The bridge is through that hangar over there. Any ideas?
Briggs here. What do you need me to do?
Close the door and keep her steady. He's not thinking. No, wait a sec. Follow me. I love this job. It's never boring.
Just move your ass, Davis.
Holy shit.
We got the drop on them.
shit, brother. Holy shit. Di dalam. Mana?
Room's clear. That's the bridge up there.
Follow me. Come on, Coop. Keep up.
I mean,
Hold your fire. It's bulletproof. We're gonna breach the glass. Take your marks. Guy by the stairs.
Tango on the mezzanine.
Shape charges are ready.
Hey, Coop, watch how the 6-4 does it. Pilot Cooper, are you ready?
oh yeah.
I'm ready.
Breach! Clear!
Clear.
That's how it's done. 6-4, on me. Cooper, get to the captain's console and disable the gun.
Coop, the console's up here.
Cooper, bypass that console. Kill the gun.
Anjay.
Malta is ours.
Hacknya tuh pakai pisau.
Cooper, you still have control of the bridge. Use your data knife to steer yourself right behind the Draconis. Barker, get BT back to Cooper.
You got it. On my way. Hold on, Tin Man.
All call signs. Clean up hostiles and rendezvous with the Draconis. This is it.
It's too low. Pull back on the stick.
That's it, Coop. Just like that. Just line her up with the Draconis.
That's it. You did it. Easy tight, Cooper. I'm done babysitting.
Damn.
Ready to transfer control to pilot.
Let's
Cooper will
go.
cover you from the rear. Take the deck and get to the Draconis.
Hey, Captain.
Voodoo 1, Viper's on station. Your journey ends here, pilot. The skies belong to me. Nowhere to run. Nowhere to hide.
Fuck you.
Tally engaging bandit. You hear that ringing in your ears, son?
This is BT-7274. Viper is down.
Copy that. Board the Draconis and secure the Ark. We'll prep for transfer.
Cooper, ready for fastball.
Okay, where do I go? Suruh lempar lagi, oke.
Adjusting for wind resistance. Calculating.
Oh no. Oh shit. Oh. Oh. Hold on. City.
I've lost the hatch. Need cover, need cover.
Cooper, aim for the cockpit.
Cockpit?
Take the shot.
Oh man, nggak lihat aku. Mati BT ya kita. Ayam busuk.
I've lost the hatch. Need cover, need cover.
Cooper, aim for the cockpit.
BT, you okay?
Left arm severed. However, I am still operational. This ship is rapidly losing altitude. It is up to us, Cooper.
Okay. What do we do?
Down here. We are approaching the Ark's containment unit. The containment unit is too large to carry. We must improvise.
Oh. Oh no.
I cannot reach the Ark. Cooper, I need your help.
Let's go, BT. Damn. So beautiful. Abadan sheltered warning. Kapalamu.
Quickly, we need to get off the ship. We are running out of time.
Oh.
This way, Cooper.
Oh no, BT. Oh shit.
Get the Ark out of here!
Negative. We are trapped.
What are you doing?
Oh no.
Protocol 3. I will not lose another pilot.
BT.
Brace for impact.
Okay. What do we do, man? What do we do? Tamat gimana? Tiba-tiba mu hancur aja kapal.
Blisk, your problems are not my concern. Once you have delivered the Ark as per your contract, your payment will be transferred by the IMC.
Just have my money ready.
Anjing, ketangkap
I'll
lah
get
kita.
you your precious cargo, you useless nav. Oi, Titan! You're gonna open up and give me what I want.
Voice command. Not recognized.
Let me just rip it out again.
Can't risk it. The Ark's unstable.
Listen, hero. You have what's mine, and I want it back. Go on. Tell your Titan to open up.
About what?
Feelings.
Still trying to be a hero, eh? I have a lot of dosh riding on this contract, my friend. So tell your Titan, if he doesn't open up,
I will shoot you in the head.
Pilot in jeopardy. Ocular systems. Marginal. Cannot visually acquire pilot.
Stand him up. You see him now? Right here, right here. Yeah? You see him now?
Functions compromised by severe crash damage.
I don't care how broken you are.
I know deep down, some things still work in there.
Dia tinggal
Now open up.
tangan kanannya aja gitu.
Shoot your pilot in the head. You still remember numbers, don't you? I'm going to count to 3.
Oh.
1.
Don't trust me. Okay.
3. Nah, that wasn't so hard, was it? That's the problem with teams. If you don't win together, you die together.
Oh no. Masih ada missionnya rupanya. Ajar mereka ini. Oh shit.
Nice pilot. Say goodnight.
Iti, no.
Get the ark out of here. We're running out of time.
Kita mati, Cok. My chitin. My BT. Why? Hey, you okay, buddy? Dead, bro.
Over here. Cooper, I can no longer uphold the mission.
Uh-oh.
But you still can. Take the circuit. It is your best chance for survival.
Apa ya? Senjata darurat. BT 7 second for. Okay, buddy, let's get out of here. On.
All call signs fire at will. Captain, do you have a fix on that signal?
I've got something, but it's faint. Cannot confirm. Commander Briggs, I'm picking up a data core, but it's a weak signal.
Damn. Bisa auto aim gitu ya.
Signal. I need to get through to them.
Commander Briggs, I have a lock on Cooper's position. He's pulled BT's data core. You must have the steer kit.
BT, Cooper, what's your status? Cooper, how copy? Over. BT 7274. Cooper, how copy? Over. Cooper,
Coming,
this is
BT.
Commander Sarah Briggs. If you can read me, get to the bridge 1 click north of your position. We've only got 1 shot to turn this fight around and you're it. Our
Okay.
fleet's moving in on the fold weapon. We're coming. It's not over yet.
Damn.
You're headed in the right direction. Just keep moving. The anti-air defenses are extremely heavy around the fold weapon. We're having trouble getting boots on the ground and we're running out of options.
Let's go, Cooper.
We have 1 last vanguard in the racks.
Okay.
Pulling its data core and preparing it for Titanfall.
You don't have time.
Cooper, your Titan's standing by. Call it when ready. Stand by for Titanfall.
Go, eat. Your body. Come in. You there,
Hello,
BT?
Jack.
Oh yeah. Welcome back.
Glad to have you back in one piece, BT.
Over 25,000, actually. BT-7274 online and ready for combat.
Hell yeah.
It is time to complete our mission.
Let's go, buddy.
Cooper, I'm throwing everything I've got at the IMC, but it's not going to be enough to stop the fold weapon. I need you to get inside its control room. Commander Briggs to all battle stations. I want close fire support on Cooper and BT. Do whatever it takes to cover them.
Solid copy. We'll go.
Cooper, get up that hill. We'll cover you. Move!
Tracking target. Firing. Danger close.
Target spotted, moving in.
Oh no.
Tracking all of IMC forces, targets are hostile. Activating flashbang.
Our reactor is unstable. Replace it back.
Ah, nggak lihat aku tiba-tiba mati aja ini. Nggak ada darah.
Cooper, I'm throwing everything I've got at the IMC, but it's not going to be enough to stop the fold weapon. I need you to get inside its control room. Commander Briggs to all battle stations. I want close fire support on Cooper and BT. Do whatever it takes to cover them.
Solid copy. We'll go.
Cooper, get up that hill. We'll cover you. Move!
Tracking target. Firing. Danger close.
The long range.
Firing. Danger close. Target locked. Firing.
Hardcore offline.
Key power shot.
I've got eyes on the background. Tracking target. Firing. Danger close. I have to hit. I see him. Firing. Danger close.
Close range.
12-16 engaging hostile flank.
Oh.
Target's locked. Firing.
Hardcore ready. Enemy Titan down. Hardcore fired.
Hit this shit.
Tracking target. Firing. Danger close. All right. I call it a draw when you're dead.
Hardcore offline. Enemy Titan down.
Shit, brother.
Keep moving. Don't let up.
All right, pilot. How about you fight something bigger than a grunt?
I see him. Firing.
Excessive
Danger close.
damage. Warning. Warning.
Get over there, if I don't kill you, someone else will.
Terima mati aja.
The Stockton just went dark. Give me a sit rep, now!
Captain Landiger of the Rutledge. The Stockton took a broadside. It's going down!
Commander Briggs, this is Gates of the 6-4. Are we late to the party?
You're just in time,
Hancur badan lo ini.
How much juice do you have left in the Malta?
We've got plenty to spare. Don't worry, Coop, we've got your back.
Targeting systems online. We are weapons hot.
Makan.
Firing!
Always wanted to kill a vanguard.
We hunt you down.
Target locked.
Firing ready.
So you learn quickly. Good. I like a challenge.
We hunt you down.
Firing! Danger close!
Smart core offline.
Tunggu,
Okay, so you know won't be enough though.
We hunt you down.
Darah.
We'll keep these guys off your back. It's all you from here on out.
Smart core ready.
It's shit, brother.
Cooper, we're tracking Blisk and Sloan just ahead. They have the Ark. Keep moving.
We must stop the IMC from using the full weapon at all costs. If we fail, the militia planet of Harmony will be destroyed.
Mana dia? Mana?
Attention IMC personnel. This is General Mardo. The mercenaries have delivered the Ark. Prep the fold weapon.
Initiating preliminary fold weapon power systems. Powering up targeting responders.
Set location to the militia planet Harmony.
Initiating targeting systems. Harmony. Coordinates 264.588 recorded.
Oh no. Oh, bukan musuh. Oh shit.
Now go.
Bomnya baru ditaruh.
Take over from here.
That time they do something.
I think our militia pilot's trying to be a hero. He's all
Slow.
yours. Keep
On
it
the
salvage.
Who said anything about salvage?
Vice bossnya
I'll
ni.
do this one for free.
You know what I see when I look at you? A pile of easy money.
Projector loaded. Spooling up stage 1.
You can't outrun a laser core, you little bugger. Nice try, love, but I'm no pushover.
Udah.
Oh, bugger. You're really making me work for my pay, ain't ya? I've got to say, pilot. This is more entertaining than I expected. Get him, lads.
You handle yourself well with grunts. Now for something.
Fold weapon priming sequence passing stage 2. Coordinates locked. Report system. Planetary designation. Harmony.
Malaria.
Rubbish. I'll show you how to fight militia.
Darah.
Right, I'm ready for more. bugger, ain't ya? Let's see how you handle some
Gold weapon passing stage 3. Calculating spacefold projection. Gold weapon approaching stage 4. Ring momentum at 97%.
Come on, then. Come on. Let's do this, you little fuck. Wait! You ain't walking away that easy.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna be minted when I'm through with you. Goodbye, you little bastard.
Excessive damage. Warning.
Warning. Expected backblast energy reaching lethal threshold.
You motherfucker.
Immediately. Disruption of electromechanical units, including Titans, will be severe.
I mean,
Gold weapon priming sequence.
take this shit.
Deploying the arc.
Okay, what happened?
Cooper, the injector backblast has overloaded my critical internal systems. Attempting to restore ocular systems.
We fired everything at the fold weapon. No effect on target.
Ocular systems restored. My analysis is throw.
Error.
Hostile Titan detected.
It's your lucky day, hero. I'm not going to kill you. I don't work for free. But you don't get to kill me either.
Fix.
Yeah, you earned this, eh?
Listen, that Vanguard-class Titan is still in there.
Not my problem, Marta. Should have put it in my contract. I've got other people with money.
Ntar sancing, cok.
What are you doing? What do you think you are doing?
Nggak dibunuh kita ya.
My analysis indicates the throw is our only option. Throw is our only option. Our only object. The throw is our only option.
Posting also online.
Cooper, I require your assistance. My auto-navigation systems are offline. Get me into that injector assembly. We must do this together. We must keep going. Our reactor core has become very unstable. They do not know how long we have.
BT, Cooper, our ground teams can't make it there in time. You've got to find a way to destroy the fold weapon from the inside. There's no other way.
Commander Briggs, I believe I have a solution. In its exposed state, my reactor core may be able to destabilize the arc at the center of the fold weapon.
What are you saying?
We can blow it up. I'm sending you coordinates for a dropship rendezvous.
Coordinates received. We'll be there, but I don't see how you can.
Trust me, I have done the math.
I sure as hell
Oh,
hope so.
damn.
We're on our way. Good luck, both of you. Briggs out.
kita jadi misil ya.
Don't worry, BT. I'm not going anywhere.
Copy that, pilot. Protocol 3. Protect the pilot.
Holy shit.
BT, what are you doing?
Trust me.
BT!
Holy shit.
Off BT signal. We're almost there. Cooper, I'm marking your HUD with the coordinates. The evac site might be in midair. There's nothing we can touch down on here.
And if I'm flying through this shit show, you better be there on time, kid.
Move, pilot.
I'm coming. Holy fuck.
I'm tracking you. Keep going.
Keep coming. Oh shit. Oh man. Oh man.
That's it. You're almost there. Move, move. Cooper, jump for it.
Got a visual.
Doctor. Come on, pilot. Parker, get us out of here.
Hang on.
Di. Damn. What the hell? Oh, BT. Mati BT.
Pilot Cooper. A lot of people owe their lives to you.
Hancur anjir planetnya.
Barker, set a course
Gila
for
anjir
Harmony.
senjatanya.
Take us home.
You got it.
The destruction of Typhon saved the planet Harmony. The militia calls this planet their headquarters. Millions of others call it home. Commander Briggs says I'll be inducted into the Marauder Corps and assigned a new Titan. After the techs wipe what's left of my neural link with BT. I don't know what that'll feel like, to get assigned a new Titan. I kinda like the old one.
Great job on Typhon. To all of you.
BT the
Pilot
best.
Jack Cooper, signing off.
Yang bilang ini tamat. Anjir ya anjing. Ada apa ceritanya? Tawa gitu. Dua hari cuma main ini. Berarti cuma berapa jam? 8, 6. Sekarang dulu lah. Mantap ceritanya. Kayaknya BT mati ya terakhir. Demi memprotekkan pilotnya ya kan. Protokol number 3, protect pilot. Kan dulu kan. Bentar sih gamenya walaupun bentar. kapten yang training kita kan, yang kasih bagi. Ya kan? Akhirnya dikasih kartu efek sama kawan. Berarti disuruh main Apex Legend ya. Ini kan sebelum Apex, emaknya Apex. Si Ash, anak Campbell. Windows Ascane. Mirip sih sama itu karakternya sama Apex Legend ya, yang tapi agak di tweak gitu, base-nya tuh agak mirip. Yang si Rickster-nya kan mirip si yang itu yang gemuk, gua ada satu yang defensive bisa buat shield. Per nih tahu siapa? Nah, kalau si Sloan mirip sini siapa tuh? Apa namanya yang bisa teleport gitu, macam ninja. Kaimo juga. Ya bos terakhir nih. Cuma jadi hologram doang. Mantap. Mantap musiknya. Ngantuk. Ambil nasi lah, ambil makan. Udah lapar. Lele, 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 lele. Kami nonton lah. Kenapa kita?
As if we don't have enough games already. Our backlogs are all insane, but that doesn't stop these relentless developers from making more. Hi folks, it's Falcon, and today on Game Ranks, the top 100 brand new games announced in 2025. Now it has to be said this is going to be a long list. So sit back, buckle up, and let's get started at number 100 with Dreadmore. There's no getting around it. This one looks heavily inspired by Dredge. But from the trailer, it could potentially have a lot more going on. This isn't just a fishing game. There's exploration, there's crafting, there's monster battles, and it's all in first person with some pretty decent 3D visuals that tie everything together. It's undeniably derivative, but it looks pretty polished from the trailer, and I'm liking the more immersive first-person view and the more explicitly weird post-apocalyptic setting. At number 99, it's
Darwin's Paradox is this side-scroller. Reminds me of kind of like Inside, but mechanically a little more complex. You play a charming little octopus pulled out of the sea. Now you have to escape the suffocatingly gray and horribly dangerous human world. It looks like one of those cinematic platformers. It's pretty scripted with lots of set pieces and chase scenes. Playing as an octopus looks like it definitely does have some advantages. You can climb on everything, and I guess that makes a little more sense with the suction cups than on Echidna, I guess. But yeah, you can jump far, you can camouflage yourself to hide from humans, who, by the way, all want to turn you to calamari. It looks like a fun game. It looks different. But what's probably the most surprising aspect is coming to us from Konami. And number 98 is Cave Craves. This intriguing VR game is essentially a spelunking simulator, which sounds pretty unique. It's absolutely terrifying. If you're claustrophobic, stay far, far away from this one, though. The climbing mechanics look pretty in-depth, and I do like how you can leave chalk notes on the walls. It's a clever use of VR and an intriguing game mechanic. What's impressive about this trailer is it manages to feel scary without even a hint of anything hunting you in the dark. I don't think this is even meant to be a horror game. It's a cave diving simulator. But hey, you've seen that picture of that guy upside down stuck in that hole in that cave. That's scary enough.
Yeah.
At number 97 is Code Violet, an interesting one. If Capcom refuses to make a new Dino Crisis, this is the next best thing, right? It's a full-on third-person action horror game where you fight dinosaurs, which is kind of inherently goofy, but it looks the part. The developer Team Kill Media, that sounds familiar. Oh no, I'm feigning surprise here. They're the Quantum Error guys, which was a train wreck. I don't want to condemn them to the garbage bin for one bad game, but Quantum Error was bad. It was bad enough that I could feign some bad acting about it, and no one would be like, no, listen, Falcon's bad acting. No, it's a bad game, much worse than my acting. Hopefully they step it up for Code Violet. And number 96 is Ninja Gaiden 4. Now we're talking a new Ninja Gaiden game made in collaboration with Team Ninja and Platinum
Ninja
Games.
Gaiden. Aku
This
Ninja
is a
Gaiden
series long
yang satu ya
needed
belum
a
tamat.
major
Nah, ini
revival. And while Platinum has
kemarin.
been kind of dire straits lately with staff departures left and right,
Jagoan habis
Ninja's
bisi
got a
gampas
chance to
nah.
make this a good game. From the trailer,
Mau
looks more like
diperpanjangi,
a Platinum
jadi
game
males
than,
main.
another
Baru.
Ninja Gaiden. Huge areas, relentless set
Perpanjang
pieces,
dipasnya.
looks fun as hell. The sci-fi city definitely stands out from the more mundane locations of the previous Ninja Gaiden games. New protagonists in long-running series are always a gamble, but we do get to play as Ryu too, so hopefully there's nothing to worry about here. This one looks like a blood-splattered good time. I just hope it's more Ninja Gaiden Black than Ninja Gaiden 3. And number 95 is Saros, or Saros? I'm not sure. House Marquee's follow-up to Returnal gives very little away in its announcement trailer, but it sounds like it's going to be a continuation in all but name. You're a guy on a mysterious planet shooting weird aliens, and there are roguelike elements. It's Returnal again, but with a more robust progression system to take some of the edge off the randomness. Considering the lack of major upgrades was a sticking point for some of the people with the original one, this all sounds good. I'm all for progression systems and roguelikes, and I've got high expectations when it drops sometime next year.
Damn, that's
number
creepy.
94 is Metal Eden, probably the closest thing we're going to get to a Titanfall 2 follow-up, and that's enough to get me excited, to be fair. The visuals look pretty astounding. The sci-fi trappings might be a little generic, but the presentation is on point. It looks like an FPS that is relentlessly paced, like Doom Eternal crossed with Ghost Runner, but with a style its own. There's already a demo out if you're interested in trying it out, and yeah, it's good, so I'm pretty damn excited for the final game when it comes out sometime late this year. And number 93 is Tides of Annihilation. It's one of those kitchen sink games that sounds too good to be true, but everything they're showing looks legit. I mean, this is a game that could actually be as awesome as it seems. There's no guarantee, and there's so much going on in this trailer. Makes my head spin. There's crazy combat, ghost summons, Shadow of the Colossus style, gigantic monsters, huge post-apocalyptic city that you're dropped into to explore, more than 30 unique boss fights. This is just checking off all of the things I want to hear boxes, and I'm here for it. And number 92 is Terminator 2D No Fate, going in a very different direction here. This officially licensed old-school Terminator side-scroller looks like something right out of the Sega Genesis era, but it's brand new. It's made by Bitmap Bureau, the guys behind Xeno Crisis, and if you know that game, you know there's reason to be excited here. It's a 2D side-scroller with some really good pixel art, and it looks like it's going to hit basically every major event of the movie, including some stuff, to be frank, that isn't really highlighted in the movie a whole lot. Now, there's been some pretty forgettable 2D side-scrollers of popular movie properties lately, but this looks like a labor of love. And number 91 is Resonance, A Plague Tale Legacy, a prequel to a Plague Tale. Not the direction I expected the series to go after the second game's ending teaser, but it's welcome nonetheless. Taking place 15 years before the last game, you play as Sophia, a character from Requiem, and a mysterious new character as well. The entry finally introduces actual melee combat to the series after 2 games of desperate sneaking. It'll be nice to just walk up and stab somebody, to be clear. I mean, not exactly any rats in the trailer, but I don't know what that exactly means. You certainly can't combat the rats if they do show up. But yeah, it's interesting to see them mix this up. And number 90 is Keeper, the newest game from Double Fine. Looks like another one of their indie game experiments, rather than something big like Psychonauts 2. But the announcement trailer from Keeper has charm and really a good hook. All it takes is 4 little words to sell me on this thing. You are the lighthouse. You are a walking lighthouse in a twisted, surreal world with only a bird as your companion. It's got quiet introspection, like an indie walking sim, and the gameplay cred and quirky humor of Double Fine, so that sounds like a pretty good combo to me. At number 89, it's Silent Hill F, Konami's newest Silent Hill game, Silent Hilf. It's Silent Hill F. It's a very different Silent Hill, and yet still pretty familiar. I mean, you got your staples. You gotta watch your ammo, solve the puzzles, endure the psychological dread. There's a little more melee emphasis here, though, with some pipes and spears that you apparently construct or something. But of course, it's Silent Hill, so you are in a very foggy city being attacked by, well, I hesitate to call them undead, but they're something. This is a little bit more colorful version of Silent Hill, where they're attempting to find the beauty in terror, apparently. That's the theme of the game. Honestly, I think they're going to succeed. It looks really, really cool to me. At number 88, it's Dark Mass, another PlayStation announcement of dubious quality. Dark Mass is an upcoming horror game with a great premise and some appropriately spooky visuals, but it's hard not to be a little skeptical when you see trailers like this, unless they have like a noteworthy pedigree to really knock it out of the park like this. I'm assuming it's probably shovelware. Maybe, again, that's a little harsh. There is some atmosphere here. It's not like there isn't. They're combining 2 creepy places at once, an old manor, and it's deep underwater. I mean, that's a hook, I'll give you that. Except it's kind of hard to tell whether you're actually swimming at certain points or not. Like this undead zombie thing is not moving like it's underwater. Maybe that's intentional, who knows, but we'll see. And number 87, it's Power Wash Simulator 2. More Power Wash Simulator. At least that's what I see in the trailer. Looks like the original game with some better visuals, better water, and a 2. Sometimes more is all anybody wants, and I've got nothing against more power washing. There may be more to this when it comes out later in the year, but the announcement trailer is pretty vague about what we can expect. My prediction, more power washing. And number 86 is Painkiller. The name makes it sound like a remake, but it appears to be a complete reimagining of the original Painkiller. Something similar to the Shadow Warrior reboot. It's got the name, but it's otherwise more or less totally new. I mean... Not totally new. Some iconic weapons are returning, and it's got that gothic FPS style down, but there's a new emphasis on co-op play with 3 players joining together and battling the hordes of hell. It's not pure co-op shooting. It appears as though you can play offline, but whether the game is balanced around co-op or not, don't know. I'm just going to be honest. I don't know what to make of this. It looks pretty sharp, but if the primary goal is to make a co-op shooter, I don't know why they decided that Painkiller was the series to take in a bold new direction. I mean, it's not like anybody was doing anything with the franchise anyway, but I do hope it's going to be good when it comes out in the fall this year. At number 85 is Rido Remastered, The Mystery of the Soulless Army. This is a remake of one of the lesser-known Atlas RPGs from the PS2 era, getting a new lease on life. I honestly never thought I'd see it. It's one of the most strange, but also one of the most interesting Shin Megami Tensei adjacent games. With all the demon capturing you could want, but it's set in a strange semi-historical Japan where Rasputin is around for some reason. It's an underrated gem from back in the PS2 era, and I do hope it gets its the acclaim it deserves when it comes out later this year. At number 84, it's Starseeker, Astroneer Expeditions. This is a new spin-off of Astroneer with more of a focus on co-op play and exploration rather than resource gathering and survival. One big new feature here is the space station, which is sort of a gathering hub for the game where teams get together and plan their expeditions and hang out. Multiplayer is the big draw of the game in comparison to Astroneer, and it does look like a fun time. At number 83, it's Dusk Fade, a new game revealed by PlayStation back in April. Looks like a real love letter to the platform action games from the PS2 and PS3 era with an impressive new coat of paint. The trailer for this game, it's relatively short, but there's a lot packed in here with some stunning vistas and some widely detailed environments to jump around on and get into fights with enemies, and what looks like a very throwback kind of combat system. Some of the animations look a little stiff, but man, it's got a lot of potential. At number 82, it's Void Breaker. A lot of roguelike FPS games out there, but this one looks pretty interesting with its abstract environmental design, intense speed, and powerful weapons. The premise is pretty much what you'd expect, something hostile AI, blah, blah, blah. But the game design looks solid, and I can't say no to some good environmental destruction. This one's coming pretty soon, launching in late August. I'm excited to play the full thing. There is a demo on Steam. It does show a lot of promise. Check it out. And number 81, it's Speedrunners 2 King of Speed. What an original subtitle for Speedrunners 2. The original Speedrunners. A lot of fun, but the sequel does look better. They're not reinventing the wheel, as far as I can tell, but they are refining what worked in the first game, which was precision platforming and entertaining out-of-nowhere chaos. Speedrunners 1 was, it was a great game to play with friends, but the graphics were always pretty basic. So having a sequel that's a little more visual appealing, that's exactly what they needed to do. And number 80 is Enter the Gungeon 2. One of the better roguelikes of the past decade is getting a full sequel in glorious 3D. The trailer, more of a teaser than anything else, looks more like a real successor to the original than like just a repeat, which is that's good. There's hopefully a little more meta progression and a quicker, earlier game, but Enter the Gungeon is fun as hell. And number 79 is Super Robot Wars Y. This insane mecha crossover series with an extremely sporadic release history in the West is actually getting a proper localization with Super Robot Wars Y. The wacky crossover shenanigans continue with the series' trademark over-the-top animations, totally insane plot. It features characters from series like G Gundam, The Witch from Mercury, and others that are going to please the 2000s era anime fan in all of us. These games aren't for everyone. The graphics pretty bare bones, but for turn-based tactics maniacs and mecha heads, there's a lot to dig into here. And number 78 is Star Wars Zero Company. Long teased but finally announced back in May. EA's long gestating Star Wars XCOM is coming, and it looks pretty damn cool. The trailer shows a real random assortment of Star Wars archetypes. There's a clone trooper, a bounty hunter, a Mandalorian, all working together. The characters suggest this is a game set during the Clone Wars era, but who knows? All we know for sure is that it's XCOM, but Star Wars. And that's enough for me. And number 77, there are no ghosts at the Grand. One of the more interesting trends of 2025 are games that combine the workplace sim with more of a traditional gameplay experience. In this game's case, it's part hotel management, part ghost hunting. It looks unique and surprisingly polished, at least if the trailer's any indication, and it's coming sometime next year. And number 76 is Warhammer 40,000 Bolt Gun 2. More Bolt Gun. That's all anyone really wants. Just more Bolt Gun. The first game was fun as hell, and hopefully the sequel's better. More varied environments, more enemies, more big guns to shoot those enemies with. The first game was the perfect marriage of old school visuals and modern Doom Eternal inspired aggressive gameplay. Just do more of that stuff in Bolt Gun 2 and we're going to be happy. And number 75 is Anima Gate of Memories 1 and 2 Remaster. It's not exactly new, but the Anima games are some of the more ambitious and intriguing indies from their time, so seeing them get upgraded and improved in 2025 is actually kind of exciting. The originals were definitely rough around the edges, but there was ambition and some good ideas behind them. These are games that are perfect for a remaster. They had a ton of potential, but didn't quite realize it originally. Hopefully the new release makes them the games that they were capable of being. And number 74, it's Romeo is a Dead Man, announced during the Summer Games Fest PlayStation Showcase. This thing has the telltale signs of a Suda51 and Grasshopper manufacturing game all over it, even before we actually got any gameplay. Honestly, this looks even more insane than the usual Suda offerings. It makes No More Heroes look downright realistic and down to earth. The gameplay looks like a mad mix of third-person shooting and close-range combat with some of that expected Grasshopper jank in there. Hopefully the good outweighs the rough spots, though, because I'm always here for a new game from these guys. May not all be winners, but they're always interesting. And number 73, it's Lumines Arise, one of the most unexpected returns of 2025, a new Lumines game. Originally released for the PlayStation Portable, this series is getting a new lease on life on PS5 and PSVR, looking like a real return to form for the highly regarded puzzle franchise, too. The visuals were always a major part of the appeal of Lumines, and the game looks like they've got the vibes down 100%. And number 72, it's Grounded 2, Obsidian's follow-up to their excellent survival game. Looks like it's doing everything you could possibly want for a sequel. It's bigger, it looks better, you can ride bugs around. What more could you want? Seriously, the original Grounded was one of the best of the genre, and the game looks like it's even more ambitious this time around. Got tons of new bugs and more varied environments to explore. Sounds like it's going to go into early access like the first game, and apparently that's coming pretty soon. July 29th, 2025, specifically. Only a little more than a month away. And number 71, it's Digimon Storytime Stranger. The latest in the surprisingly decent Digimon Stories games is coming sometime this year. Looks basically like a Persona knockoff, but the format at least suits Digimon, and it looks like there's going to be a whole bunch of creatures to collect, all wrapped around in a new time-traveling twist. If it's anything like the previous Digimon Stories games, it should be fun. Kind of a more easygoing version of Persona. And number 70 is Bloodstained, the Scarlet Engagement. Felt like forever, but we're finally getting a follow-up to Bloodstained, and this time it's got a little more of that dark fantasy Souls formula going for it. The opening cutscene from the trailer made it look like a completely different game, but when we actually got some gameplay, it was obvious this was the next Bloodstained. I'd know those 2D, 3D graphics anywhere. This time the game has dual protagonists, gives it a little bit more of a Portrait of Ruin flavor. As long as they keep all the weirdness of the original game, though, and I expect they will, then it should be a Metroidvania to look forward to. And number 69, Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. It's the classic Mortal Kombat games, but instead of just being another slap-together fighting game collection, it looks like it's getting a bunch of love and attention.
Kemarin Street Fighter Legacy Collection.
The guys behind some of the best remaster collections of the past few years are in charge of it. These are the guys that did Llama Soft, the Jeff Minter Story, and Tetris Forever. Games that didn't just collect a bunch of old games together, but are functionally interactive documentaries, more or less, full of behind-the-scenes information and history that's seamlessly woven into the fabric of the games. For any Mortal Kombat fan who's interested in the history of game development, this is all very exciting. At number 68, it's 007 First Light. We knew IO Interactive had been working on a 007 game for years, but it wasn't formally announced until the PlayStation State of Play at the Summer Games Fest, and it shouldn't be a surprise that the game looks really exciting with all the cinematic bombast you would expect from a James Bond game. What makes First Light especially interesting is the Hitman connections, though. The trailer doesn't exactly show it, but there's got to be some of that social stealth Hitman DNA in there, right? The potential for troublemaking is even higher when you've got James Bond in the mix. It's a game that we still don't know a lot about yet, but it looks great and hopefully is able to have enough action to appease James Bond fans and enough brains to bring in the Hitman junkies. At number 67, it's Sea of Remnants. When I first saw this thing, I thought maybe it was some kind of Sea of Thieves spinoff, but I mean, it's not exactly. I wasn't all that off, but okay. So it's a free-to-play ship and pirate-themed RPG, and it takes the unusual choice of making everybody a puppet for some reason. Visually, it's in a class of its own. It's different. Scope of the world, sight to behold, even if the free-to-play part is a little eyebrow-raising. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but we'll see. Whatever this ends up being, it looks unique, and we'll watch out for it in 2026. And number 66 is Neo 3. Team Ninja returns to the series. They brought them back as one of the premier action game developers out there with Neo 3. And for years of essentially making the same kind of game, it looks like Neo 3 is going to be a step forward for the series, moving away from the stage-based level design and going all in on a massive open world that you can explore freely. So Neo's going Elden Ring, and I'm excited to see it. The loot system's still the same, so expect tons of weapons and armor to sort through. But the introduction of a new ninja-style combat system that you can switch to on the fly, that looks great. There's a demo out, and no surprise, it's very good. So I'm expecting some pretty good things from Neo 3. And number 65, it's Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls. Marvel vs. Capcom's dead, but Arc System Works has come in to pick up the slack with a new Marvel-only fighting game, coming from the guys who make Guilty Gear and Dragon Ball FighterZ. Seriously, what's the right way to say that game's name? It's a great game, whatever it's supposed to call it. The game that they're making here actually looks incredible. These guys really know how to make a good fighting game. You got teams of 4 fighters per match, and I expect each fighter to be pretty accessible individually, but the game should prove to have a lot of depth anyway. It's about the last thing I expected to see, but in hindsight makes perfect sense. It's a fighting game, definitely to watch out for. And number 64 is Mortal Shell 2. The original Mortal Shell is one of those games where it felt like they needed to make a sequel because it almost hits it out of the park. I mean, Mortal Shell is a great game. I really thoroughly enjoy it. But it looks like this is where it's really going to hit its stride. The debut trailer really makes this thing looks super weird. Demented. It looks like the core concept of shells is still in play, so you still swap between different forms, and they all have their own strengths and weaknesses, only now you're taking on grotesque monstrosities. Everything about Mortal Shell 2 looks like a step up from the first game, and for that reason, I'm quite excited to play it in 2026. And number 63 is Marvel Cosmic Invasion. After years of flailing with Marvel games, they're finally giving us something to be excited about. Developed by Tribute Games, the guys behind the amazing Shredder's Revenge, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles beat-em-up reboot. This looks like a beat-em-up as that game. Only now you got a bunch of superheroes to play with. For comic book fans, the game looks like it's got a real killer's row of characters, but even someone who doesn't care about all that geek stuff should probably find something to like here. The devs behind this know how to make a good beat-em-up, let's say. And number 62 is Lego Voyagers. This looks like Lego's answer to It Takes Two, which is all I really need to hear. But this game's actually more creative than I thought. Instead of just playing as little Lego dudes, like in most games, you're just a brick, and you have to attach yourself to various parts and things to traverse the world and solve puzzles. Looks like a ton of fun, and thankfully, they're doing the thing where only one player needs to actually buy the game in order to play together. Moving on to number 61, it's Infinitesimals. It might look like some kind of bizarro take on Grounded, but it's actually a cinematic action game. There's no survival crafting here whatsoever. Little dude exploring a vast miniature world, but the game is more about jetpacking around and blasting enemies than anything else. It also looks impressive, and while it's unfortunate it got revealed so close to Grounded 2, it looks different enough to distinguish itself. And number 60 is End of the Abyss. This game looks like some kind of unsettling mix of a Souls game and Little Nightmares. It's got that strange, uncanny atmosphere, but there's actual combat. It looks like it requires some precision and careful movement to survive, too. The ability to defend yourself makes it seem like this game's going to be more tense than your average game of this type. The enemies shown in the trailer look a little unpredictable and strange. I don't really know what's happening, but I'm super intrigued by it. And number 59 is Code Vein 2, a sequel I never expected to see. Code Vein has some real good combat, and I know everybody always mentions this, but it's only because it's true. The character creator was absolutely top-notch, but the level design, pretty rough. Who's to say if the sequel will have more satisfying exploration, but the addition of a motorcycle is definitely a good sign. Combat looks even more bombastic than ever, with plenty of gnarly monsters to slay. This one has real potential to surpass the first game when it comes out in 2026. And number 58 is Out of Worlds. Video games are experiencing their stop-motion moment with games like South of Midnight, Harold Halibut, The Midnight Walk, and now Out of Worlds, which is especially impressive because there's no cheating going on in this game. Everything's literally stop-motion.
Banyak loh game Indo tu dah.
3D models that are animated like they're stop-motion. This is stop-motion, and it looks fantastic. It's a co-op adventure that, again, looks very It Takes Two.
Kayak orang-orang kayak single kayak mana kayak mana main dua anjing.
The trailer looks fast and fun. It looks like among the best co-op puzzle games type stuff. And number 57 is Forever. What if you took Breath of the Wild and added 4-player co-op? The answer would look something like Forever. Actually, watching the trailer makes it look like there's a lot going on. You're platforming, fighting bosses, mining resources, collecting colored loot. It's all very busy, but it looks very polishing and intriguing already. And early access to the game isn't far off either. They're planning to launch the beta sometime this year. And number 56 is Persona 4 Revival. After the success of the Persona 3 remake, it was only inevitable they'd get around to Persona 4. And 3 is popular enough, but 4 is the one that got people really hardcore into the Persona games. It's got an all-time great cast of characters, challenging and intense battles, and a twisting mystery plot. In fact, probably the best of the plots. The Persona 3 remake was great outside of missing some elements of the later releases, and I expect Persona 4 Revival probably release at a similar level of quality. And number 55 is Madang Two Hearts. The world needs a new stealth action game with a bonkers plot that combines real-world history with whacked-out supervillains. And with no new Metal Gear Solid games on the way, we've only got games like Madang Two Hearts to work with. Not that I am complaining, because this trailer looks incredible. They throw so much madness at you so quickly that it's hard to keep up. And it's not just about sneaking around as a soldier and as a K-pop star. There's also zombies and apparently guys with superpowers that can leap 100 feet into the air. Who knew? It's all taking place in a Tom Clancy-like plot about the reunification of North and South Korea. It looks fantastic, to say the least, and I cannot wait to find out more. And number 54 is Athalion. You can always count on Don't Nod to make something unexpected and interesting while doing their adventure game projects, and this game looks like another interesting diversion for the studio. Athalion is a cinematic platformer set during a space disaster, and we don't know much about what they're actually doing outside of all the climbing and jumping. It looks like a thrilling Tomb Raider set piece stretched out over an entire game. Maybe that's not what it is at all. I don't know, but that's the vibe I'm getting from the trailer. Either way, these guys always do good work, so I'm looking forward to this one in 2026. And number 53 is High on Life 2. Squanch Games returns with the follow-up to the surprisingly solid FPS. This game looks like it immediately follows up on the secret ending to the first game with bigger environments, new guns, including dual handguns that I would bet are voiced by Nick Offerman and Megan Mullally. Don't tell me you don't see it. And just to speed things up, it looks like you can jump on a skateboard and do sick tricks while blown away. The humor of the first game isn't to everybody's taste, but personally I enjoyed it, and I'm excited about the follow-up, which looks even more nuts than the first. And number 52, Super Meat Boy 3D.
Indo.
Another left field reveal from the Xbox showcase. Super Meat Boy is back, and he's in 3D this time. The crazy difficult precision platformer looks just as merciless as ever, only now you got three dimensions to worry about. Not every 2D platformer has benefited from the shift to 3D, but the trailer seems like Super Meat Boy is gonna handle it pretty well. The game looks like a true continuation of the original, just as long as the controls feel right. Sonic Games struggled with transitioning to 3D for years. Hopefully Super Meat Boy gets it right the first time. Next at number 51, it's Roadside Research. It's a game where you play as aliens who run a gas station. That's the premise. It's insane, but it actually sounds like a lot of fun between stocking shelves, upgrading your utilities, and checking out customers. You also have to secretly study humans. Just don't let them notice you're acting strangely, or they might sniff out the fact that you are an alien with a piece of paper on their face. It looks like a weird game, but that there's probably some fun to be had, especially when you're playing with friends. In a sea of forgettable simulator games, this one's got our attention. At number 50, it's Ground Zero, a PS1 style survival horror.
What's that?
A ton of retro charm.
Yeah, what's that?
Except for it takes place in Busan, South Korea. You see, a meteor hit.
That booty is so big.
Probably the thing I wanted to know the most is if it was tank controls or not. Apparently, it is an option, but it's not required. So I will say, honestly, I'm quite happy that it's not the thing that you're stuck with here. I love me some old Resident Evil, but it is hard to go back to those tank controls. We don't have a release date yet for Ground Zero, but it is something you can wishlist on Steam for PC. At number 49, it's a Blind Descent. Hey, seems like we've been getting some games lately where you can describe them as Subnautica, and this is one of those games. Subnautica, but in an underground jungle on Mars. Honestly, super interesting. You're a stranded miner on Mars.
Bentar. Udah. Borderland. Dududu.
You're going through all of these massive caverns that are full of flora and fauna for up to 4 players heading downward on a planet that looks quite barren on the surface. This one's coming to PC, PS5, and Xbox Series. It's going to be next year. We don't have a final release date. And number 48, another game people who are interested in Ground Zero might be interested in is Tormented Souls 2. It's a sequel, so we already kind of know how Tormented Souls is. It's obviously a little more graphically advanced than Ground Zero, but it's a game where you can play with tank controls and you can also play with a more modern control, and you switch between it by just doing the D-pad or the analog stick on a controller. In all seriousness, I think Tormented Souls handles it best, and it was why I wanted to even know with Ground Zero. Tormented Souls 2, just for clarity, does it exactly the same. They have a demo up. You can play it right now. I downloaded it specifically to find out if they kept the way that they did it in the first game in this one, and they do. If it's anything like the first one, it's going to be puzzle heavy. It's going to have some tense combat, limited saves, that type of thing. Really, the kind of old school Resident Evil is seeing a pretty big resurgence. This game is still apparently coming out this year. I would believe it because they did drop that demo. Like I said, it's about an hour-long demo if you want to play it. It's out on PC. I don't think there's a demo on PS5 and Xbox Series, but the game is coming to those platforms as well later in the year. Moving on to number 47, it's Wu-Tang Rise of the Deceiver. It's been 26 years since the last Wu-Tang Clan game. This one's a co-op action RPG for up to 3 players. And when I say action RPG, I do not mean Souls-like. This is a fast-paced, I don't know if I want to say Devil May Cry type. I don't even know if it's really that. It's just fast. Obviously, music is not an act.
To make infinite duraluminum. We need to make more aluminum, though, is the problem. So, yeah. Who is it? Oh, that's Tix, man. Plastadium is low.
Afterthought here. We've got some pretty serious curation going by Just Blaze. Some classic Wu-Tang tracks and some beats that shift dynamically during combat. It looks awesome. It's one I really want to play because the look of it is so distinct that if the game is actually good and also a good Wu-Tang tie-in, I don't know how can't you possibly like something like this. I love Wu-Tang Clan. I mean, they ain't nothing to fuck with. At number 46, it's Scott Pilgrim EX. Hey, did you like Shredder's Revenge? I did. Well, did you know that before that, several of the developers who made that game made Scott Pilgrim vs. the World the game, which is one of the best beat-em-ups ever. I love it. And those folks are returning to Scott Pilgrim with Scott Pilgrim EX. They've got Anna Managuchi, the musicians that made the original Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, the game soundtrack. And they're tossing in some River City Ransom influence by making a semi-open world. Nothing I could tell you could emphasize to the degree which I am excited to play Scott Pilgrim EX. We don't have an exact date, but it's coming to PS5, Xbox Series, Nintendo Switch, and PC next year. And number 45 is Felt That Boxing. So it's Punch-Out meets puppets. That's all you really have to say. It's a game that looks like Punch-Out, and it's puppets. And it looks great. I mean, it looks like a ton of fun. Looks very silly. It's one of those things where it's like, why haven't they done another Punch-Out type game? And I think part of it is because Punch-Out is such an unrealistic thing that the pixel art kind of makes it work. And nobody's really thought of like, well, how do you replicate that now that graphics are way better than that? And I think puppets, oh my God, just a perfect choice. You sort of diffuse that realism problem completely by using puppets. I'm super excited about this. Can't wait to play it. It's currently only announced for PC, but it seems like something that is very unlikely not to be on everything. Obviously, my fingers are
Okay.
excited.
Let's see, what do we play? What do we play? You play one. Oh no! Pacific baik lah. Oh, ras dalam tengah tes lah. Tes. Rasto. Si berat nih game bang guys. Iya. Ini yang solo chill aja, yang bangun rumah aja. Musik. It's Sponge. Option, screen, facing off, element, okay, kita tag audio. Hmm. Alhamdulillah. Udah banyak lupa ada pemain game. Nah, di mana dia? Estimate ping. Official. Kenapa? Udah sehari komuniti ya sih. Yang solo ada gak solo? Saya tahu bang. Solo dulu. Berapa kayaknya solo dulu? Ada model premium gak tuh anjir? Vlog. Siapa yang main anjing? Satu yang main. Streamlabs ping masih apa sih? Oh my god. Hmm. US nggak mungkin aku US main pasti nge-lag kan ini apa bagus coba. Ruang refresh. Iya. Shuffle ruang server. Search. Single. Si begina vanilla duo trio. Ini kayaknya keren. terlalu banyak. Nggak, serius. Taruh. Silent dari mic-nya ya kan? Tekan ngerasa. Man. Banyak yang kitchen kan. Go, wake up. Ya Allah. Mantap. Dulu. Juga finalisasi. Dulu. Anjir malam nggak? Where are we? Map apa tekan? Paula M kan Y di jalan sendiri I G G kita di sini di 16 nggak apa ya apa nih tables hunter ini apa kita buat G5 G4 ya jauh cok anjing apa itu harimau nggak tuh babi mati baru juga hidup cok the fuck udah harimau anjing di game bangkit nih mati ya bleeding lah gara-gara keseringan tekan shift ini keluar buat tabnya kontrol Auto jalan apa dengan Jok? Always screen on. Tiga. Auto jalan apa? Ya auto lari. Apa nih aku yang gelap ya? Apa ini? Ya Allah, mati nggak tuh, Cok? Spawn. Oh, gini aja. Bukan nggak main aku. Ada lagi si anjing. Allah. Ya, ada dia. Anjing. Harimau babi. Tenang. Masih di ekor. No. Naik ini. Jatuh. Wah. Jangan hidup di situ lagi lah, Jo. Apa lain lah. Elah, anjing. Gimana? Apa ini? Cocok lagi main ras kurasa. Depan. Oh. Firm. Wallpaper tuh. Udah pagi. Nekari. Sudah nih. Envelope-nya aja nggak tahu bentuknya gimana. Ini kah? Lebih banyak tumbuhan sekarang. Apa lagi itu? NPC babi. Wah, ya. Oh, jangan ada jaguar. Nah, di hutannya ada jaguar. Astaga, ular. Mati aku bangke. Ada aja makhluk hidup sini, anjing. Mati nggak? Alhamdulillah. Pukul kayu pukul. Di sini mantap, sobat. Perlu bukain lagi untuk buat panah. Dan ini. Apa untuk buat itu? Ini terus romantik asfal, what the hell? Menjadi aksesoris gitu ya kan? Ini aku memang. Berasa dari pukul kah? Dokter ada yang tembak tapi duluan kabur. Habis sana cok. Mana ni? Habis. Di sini apa kita? Apa ikannya nggak? Kalau misalkan di sini. Buat base nya. Lek kan? Này tao vợ. nyoba. Oke. Kayu-kayu. Ada orang ya di bawah. Jalur kereta api ya, Bang. Suara itu ya. Hujan. full. Đấy. Chết đâu anh. Gì đây? Đi đi nhé. Ternyata ini armor kalau selamat. Apa nih? Rasut. Ngapain? Gebor lah lu. Gerak kan? Gerak. Ada orang. Lihat. Gitu. Kan. Kurang ini kayak ngambil. Bosan dah kan.